will be taking a special remark, and this special remark will be from our very dear Director General, Senior Citizen Center, in the person of Mrs. Emem Omakaro. Thank you so much for joining us, Ma.
Thank you so much. Happy International Youth Day. At the National Senior Citizen Center, we are really very delighted at this year's celebration, and especially the theme, Intergenerational Solidarity, Creating a World for All Ages. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to make a short remark on behalf of the National Senior Citizen Center. The National Senior Citizen Center was established by an act of the National Assembly, National Senior Citizen Center Act 2017. And the mandate is to identify and cater for the needs of senior citizens in Nigeria. And you would all know that for the first time, this is really the first time, that issues of older persons have been seen as development issues. And older persons have now been given an opportunity to be mainstreamed into the National Development Plan, and also have also been given an opportunity to be seen as bona fide right holders who also deserve to be mentioned. And so the National Senior Citizen Center seeks to see an inclusive society where every older person can have a dignified, healthy, happy, and secured life to the fullest, with opportunity to continue to contribute, with opportunity to continue to mentor, to be life coaches, and to use their transformative potential assets to continue to contribute, to other generations. And when we talk about intergenerational solidarity, let's not forget that we are talking about families. We are talking about multiple generations. We're talking about your grandfathers and your grandmothers continuing to contribute and, developing that bond within the society, within the family that transforms into, very, cohesive societies. So NSCC is very proud to be part of this year's celebration. Intergenerational here simply means relating and involving many generations, while solidarity, as I've already said, refers to a bond of unity or agreement between individuals or groups united around a common goal. And that common goal will be the Sustainable Development Goal to ensure that prosperity is indeed community prosperity. According to the UN Secretary General, I think this was in 2017 at the UN headquarters, during the intergenerational dialogue, he said that the wisdom, experience, energy, and ideals of the old and the young are vital to realizing the Sustainable Development Goals. And he added that both the old and the young can help break the cycle of poverty. So at the National Senior Citizen Center, we have an intergenerational approach to all our flagship programs. When we focus on developing livelihood and entrepreneurship opportunities for older people, when we map indigenous crafts that are manned and still, produced by older people, very valuable crafts, we have discovered that the younger generation, they are not interested. And that is because the implements used, the rural environment, infrastructure have not been decentralized. So there are so many things that keep the younger generation from interacting and collaborating with the older ones, to ensure that community prosperity, continues. It is the hope and the desire, and in fact, the approach of the National Senior Citizen Center, that this will be one center that will show in transformative ways that the old and the young belong together, that the old and the young can indeed ensure breaking the cycle of poverty. As we continue to create learning opportunities, continuing engagement opportunities for our older person, as we want poised to disrupt retirement, we want to bring to Nigeria that synergy, that intergenerational synergy, that shows that the old and the young can indeed be involved in volunteerism. The young will find a sense of belonging in the National Senior Citizen Centers that we're about to build across the nation. And our programs will be such that will interest the young. And when we talk about demographic dividend, now we begin to talk about longevity dividend. and we begin to build community prosperity together. So I'm very happy to be part of this celebration. I want to say that intergenerational solidarity will rest on equity, it will rest on equality, it will rest on recognizing ageism for what it is, whether it is institutional ageism, interpersonal ageism, and then taking personal responsibility to treat everybody as a right holder, everybody as having intrinsic worth, everybody as being worthy of dignity. And so I thank the youths of Nigeria. I thank you for your resilience. I thank you for your endurance. And I thank you for the energy, the hope that you bring, and your entrepreneurship spirit, and all that you're doing to move Nigeria forward. I want to assure you that the National Senior Citizen Center is here for you, and that all our programs are going to be intergenerational focused. So thank you very much.